I'm gonna send out my applications, and I was thinking about going to a four-year university, but my brother wants me to consider community college, so that's an option too.
Wait, so what I did, I also did apply to a lot of 4-year colleges, and I wanted to go to a 4-year college, but at the end I thought that yeah, community college was going to be much cheaper, especially since I come from a low income family, and it did ended up being cheaper, and I got the same experience at a community college than I would have gotten the first 2 years at a 4-year college. For me, I think Union County College was like around 2,000 to 3,000 a semester, which wasn't bad. Right now at Rutgers, averaging like 7 to 8,000, especially after COVID.
Hmm.
Um, what else? Okay, I think that what I like the most about Union County or any community college is that the first 2 years at any college university is your basic classes that you have to take like everywhere, and those basic classes are basically prepping you to decide like if you want to stick to that major or like change to other majors. So my first thought was like, why go to a 4-year college and spend maybe like 10,000 a semester plus and then decide I want to switch majors when I could go the easier route. Like I did change my major from biology to social services, but like at the end it wasn't that expensive to switch my major as it would have been if I had went to a 4-year college first. Do you have any questions so far?
Um, yeah, I don't know if you want to answer this later, but maybe just like the difference in like class size, professors, how you feel,
Um,
things like that.
so that basically depends on what major you want to pick and the school, the university you go to. Like for Union County colleges, the classes are just like a high school size class, which was very convenient for me because I was able to ask questions. I was able to participate more and learn more in a sense. Um, Now 4-year colleges, the classes are huge. Like you go to do you go to Plainfield High School?
No, I go to Rutgers Prep in Somerset.
Okay, so like classes are like the size of a regular auditorium, and that's really really huge. And when classes are that big, it's really difficult to ask questions. Sometimes you have to either make lines at the end of the class or email the TA or the professor. And I'm sorry, I don't. So I feel like with your basics, I would start yeah at a unit kind of college where you would learn the stuff more and have a safe space to ask questions and be helped. Because with a 4-year college, these professors have thousands of students. Like I have one class where it's 200 students. So
Wow.
how can a professor and a TA, assist all those 200 students? You get my point, right?
Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Do you have any other questions so far?
Would you say you preferred one experience over the other between Rutgers and
Um, I guess. Well, I like the route that I took, but sometimes I wish I had had went to a 4-year college instead, just because of the experience of actually like being in a 4-year college. And there's a lot of things that I missed, but I feel like at the end it wasn't gonna help towards my career,
Mm,
so it doesn't matter. I was more like, okay, like Rutgers is like a party school. Like I missed all of that because I went to a community college. But like at the end, like it doesn't really matter as long as you're there for school and extracurricular activities and not like anything else.
right.
And also, I feel like depending on what community college you go, you get to experience the same thing as long as you're involved with like programs and clubs and make friends.
Mm.
the one thing though that I advise you is just always connect with people, even if like they're other students and professors. Like for example, I had a professor my first semester at Union County College. Her name is Karina Hernandez. And I thought nothing of it. I was like, this is like one professor that I'm gonna have one class with and I'm never gonna see her again.
Right.
And then I transferred to Rutgers University, and turns out now she's the director of a program that I'm in that's Douglas Residential College. And I didn't know that until I went to a program, and she was like, hey, Betsy, do you remember me? And I was like, oh my God. And like, she has helped me so much, like at my stay in Rutgers and how to navigate Rutgers. And like, she has always, like, she has been there for me.
Wow.
So like, you never know like how people can help you in the long run. So I advise to make a lot of connections.
Mm. So, one, were all your credits transferable? And secondly, did you graduate from Union County and then go to Rutgers, or did you just go for a year?
So I did graduate from Union County College, and with credits, you have to kind of like look into what 4-year college you want to transfer to after Union County College, because I know my credits did transfer, but I graduated with an Associates of Science degree, and I know a lot of people who graduated with a Associates of Arts whose 60 credits didn't transfer.
So it depends on
Like,
major.
yeah, it depends on what degree you graduate with. Like, I have a friend, she did criminal justice, and she graduated with an Associates of Arts, and her credits didn't transfer. She got like maybe like 50 credits out of the 60 that you're supposed to get. But I don't know if now it's different, because when I was searching for my classes next semester, I did saw that Associates of Arts and Associates of Science can be transferable as well. Yeah.
So, what went into your decision to switch majors?
Okay, it wasn't more about like me. It was more of my parents. They've always encouraged me to either be a doctor or a lawyer. And so I went as a biology major my first semester. I didn't like it. And then I found something that really suited me with was social worker, because I like working with people. I like helping with people. And I thought that was going to be like a great fit for me. Right now I'm doing psychology, but that's within social work brand.
Oh, okay.
So I'm back.
Do you have any?
Yeah. So
Oh, hello.
So how much, when you graduate, how much student debt are you gonna have?
Well, right now, I'm so lucky that I only owe. Well, this semester I only owe like $2K, and next semester I'm also gonna owe like $2K. So I'm gonna graduate with like a $5K debt.
What?
From Rutgers, yeah. I'm so excited. I thought I was gonna graduate with so much more debt.
Wow. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, going to a community college saved me a lot of money.
So wait, how did you pay for Rutgers like the 2 years? Like, I mean, you say like you only gonna have a little bit of debt. Like, did you get scholarships or grant, or like did you get like grants or something? Like, what? How did you pay?
Yeah, I received grant, like partial grant, and like the other part, like I worked, but it wasn't that much.
Oh. So when you did your FAFSA,
sorry?
When you did your financial aid, you got like grant money from that.
Yeah.
Got it. Wow.
But also, like, Rutgers offers a lot of other scholarships and grants that doesn't have to be through financial aid.
Wow. What was your GPA when you left Union County? I don't know if you asked this already, Warren. Sorry.
No, I
did. My GPA when I left Union County, I think it was like a 3.1 or a 3.2. And I really didn't thought I was going to get into Rutgers, and I was so psyched when I got into Rutgers.
Wow, that's cool. So now, is this your last year at Rutgers now?
Yeah, this is my last year. Last year was supposed to be my last year, but thankfully this is my last year.
All right, cool. So when you graduate in May, what happens next?
Well, I'm thinking of going to get my master's in social work.
MSW? Yeah, that's cool.
I was going to go for my PhD in clinical psychology, but I have a professor that she's a doctorate in clinical psychology, and she said that a lot of workplaces are hiring social workers more because social workers are doing the same work as psychologists. So I'm gonna do that because the PhD in psychology is taking, well, it takes approximately like 4 to 5 years, I think.
Yeah.
And now with COVID, it's taking much longer. And social work is like 2 to 3 years, and you graduate with 2 license. So that's nice.
Yeah, that's cool. That is awesome. Yeah, and honestly, like the fact that you're bilingual, right? I mean, you're 100% bilingual. Like, you
Yeah.
could get a job like it's like ASAP because you know, every like so many districts are changing to having more and more Latino population. So having someone who's bilingual is like we always need that. I know in Plainfield we're always looking for people who are bilingual. So that's awesome for you. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Warren, did you have any other questions? I don't know what you guys got to kind of like get to.
Oh no, I asked a decent amount of questions. I think she covered everything that I had.
Cool. All right, Betsy, thank you. Again, like I said, sorry for us stalking you. I was like, nah, you got to talk to my
No, it's
brother.
fine.
Like a bunch of questions and stuff like that. That's cool. It's good to hear your story and the fact that you're only graduating with that, couple $1,000. Honestly, like you are like light years ahead of like most people. Like the average person has like 50 grand easily. So
yeah, I didn't want to be in that much debt. I was like, if I'm gonna be in debt, hopefully it's for my master's degree, not my bachelor's.
Yeah, that's awesome. Betsy, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna share your number with my brother so he could just text you if he has any other questions.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Just even if it's like he may decide in Union County or not, but I'm gonna just share it, and then Warren, you can hit her up if you have questions and stuff like that.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds good. It's always helpful to have someone that's already been through that because when I graduated, I didn't have anyone, so it was hard.
Yeah. Wow. Kudos to you. I'm proud of you. Coming from Plainfield and doing your thing. So that's really awesome. And I'm thankful for you for doing this call with my brother. All right.
Thank you.
Sure,
All right.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
You're
Betsy.
welcome. Okay, see you soon.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.